So you'll be doing my music and lighting, I presume, if he's on the door?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Well, sure, a bit of enthusiasm. Where did you get him from?
He's my nephew, he's stopping with us.
Oh, dear, that's all we need. Look, you start with me with a clean slate. I won't hold any of your uncle's misdemeanours against you. With me, you're innocent until I can prove you're guilty. I hope you're better on the technical side of things than you are at communicating.
Dunno, I've never done it before.
Oh, wonderful. Look, here's a list of cues and what you have to do. It's all written down to make it easy for you. When I say the things on it, you perform the relevant action, right? So come on. If I were to say to you, pyramids, what would that be the cue for you to do? So look on the list. Pyramids. Pyramids. Oh, if I could. Look, what does that say?
I don't know, I can't read your writing. Looks like panda.
It does not. I'll pander to you in a minute. Look, it clearly says pyramids, does that? Jeffrey, look at that. What does that say?
It looks like pariah.
It says sodding pyramid, that. What's up with you? Here, you, nephew, whatever your name is. Take that cue sheet, and in the time remaining, I want you to study it meticulously. I don't want things going wrong tonight. It's a very important night. I have a representative of the British Egyptological Society attending tonight. I want this lecture talk to go with military precision. Hey, that's the music. No one's come and got me. The bloody idiots. Just coming. Yes, don't worry. The pyramids, the Sphinx, the Valley of Kings, the Valley of Queens, Sir Elgin marbles, and Queen Cleopatra's noodles. Needles. Queen Cleopatra's needles. The spell of ancient Turn it off. You see, nobody told me we were starting. That's what's happened there. The spell of Turn the music off. Turn it off. Turn off the music off. Michael, look at your bit of paper. Turn off the music off. Turn off the music off. Watch my top lip. Turn off the sudden music off. Could you not see what was going on, for crying out loud? Bodes well for the rest of the evening, doesn't it, that? The spell of ancient Egypt has fascinated and enthralled people for the last millions of years. From Ramesses, the sun god, through Nefertiti, right the way up to Hatshepsut, the one-legged goat king. And where we are today. Let's talk for a little while about Ramesses, who I've just mentioned. Emperor Ramesses was a giant of a man, standing some full 6 foot in his stocking feet. Or should I say, in his besandled feet, in his case, if you'll pardon the pun. Now, 6 feet, let's use the Egyptian measurement, 24 carry 2, 64 pigeon legs. Doesn't sound very high to us these days. But in ancient Egypt, with the average height being somewhere around the 4'6" mark, that would be 24, 38 pigeon legs. You can see that Ramesses stood a good, I wish I'd never started with that now, 15 or 20 pigeon knees above everybody else. Now, as well as all that, Pharaoh Ramesses sired an extraordinary number of offspring. Some hundreds and hundreds of children. They're still digging them up at the pyramids. But you know, my fire was first lit for all things Egypt when I was doing my national service. I was in the entertainment branch of the forces, as you all well know. It's been very well documented in autobiographies people have written about me and such like. And we came to Egypt when we were touring the Middle East in that wonderful, wonderful show, the, what was it, musical, Fiddler on the Roofing. That's it, that's the one. Anyway, in a break from rehearsals, me and some of the cast hired some of those what are they called? Yachts of the desert. Camels! Filthy, dirty, disgusting scavengers! Move away from me, you filthy beast! Go on further! That's more like it! Disgusting animals! Spat right in my face! I never even said anything to it! Anyway, we rode, guided only by the stars, nor by nor'west, until we arrived at the old cursed tomb of King Nebuchadnezzar. You know, if I live to be 100, I'll never forget that night when we arrived at the cursed old tomb of King Nebuchadnezzar. If I live to be 100. At either side of the entrance there stood, hewn from solid granite, I would imagine, two giant colossuses. Listen! At one side of the entrance was one giant colossus, and at the other side of the entrance there was another giant colossus. You see, there's ways around all that. Anyway, I turned and, flaming flambeau in hand, walked through the entrance. Once inside, there were no prizes for guessing which was Nebuchadnezzar's goose. It shone like solid gold in the half-light, almost half-blinding anyone who even half looked at it. To my left, hidden to the naked eye, I spotted a concealed chamber. My throat went as dry as a bone. Could this be the last resting place of... Here we go. Toot the car horn. Toot the car horn. Toot the carman. You see? That's how you remember them. I pushed open the door to it. What secret would I find on the other side? The bloody sodding camels, that's what! Eating my potted meat sandwiches. Gone right round in a bloody great circle, come back into the ticket office, haven't I? Complete waste of time.
Appearing with Count Arthur Strong were Sue Perkins, Alistair Kerr and Dave Mountfield. The script was written by Steve Delaney and edited by Graham Duff. Count Arthur Strong's radio show was recorded live at Comedia Brighton, is produced by John Leonard and Mark Radcliffe, and is a joint Comedia Entertainment and Smooth Operations production.